What is up, everybody? It is Wednesday, 9:30, prime time. That's because the Dallas Cowboys just beat the damn Chargers on Monday Night Football. My name is Paul Spencer. That is a showstopper, Cowboy Dave. And we're the 215 Boys live, unfiltered, uncensored, prime time. What's going on, Dave?
What's up, big man? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. Lights got me down, but you know what? The Cowboys got me up.
It was a good win. Good win Monday night. We definitely deserved it. We definitely needed it. Coming off of that huge loss against San Francisco, it was a big bounce back win for them boys on Monday. That's for sure.
Yeah, you know what, Dave? We're coming into a bye week here, so unfortunately we have to talk about all 6 games here. You know, we can't skip over any of the games here, but we're going to do a 1/3 season here recap here. So 1 through 6 here. Of course, we play 17 games, but it's really like a third of the season. Dave, we sit at 4-2.
Yeah, we do. And the bye week couldn't come at a better time because we definitely got to get some healthy guys on the field, and this bye week is very good for us. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I like the bye week a little bit later, but you know,
I'm okay with week 7. That's the middle. I'm okay with that.
Very true, very true. I think we need it because the offensive line, you know, Zach Martin's lingering here. Baez has been hurt already. Tyler Smith's been out 1 week. Tyron's been out a week. It's crazy. The only person that started all games is Terrence Steele.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid pretty through the season so far. Steele's been dude, I'll tell you, what a kid made a 180 last year to this year. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, you know, I was the first one to say I was going to drive down there and ship him to the airport myself, you know. Yeah,
well, he's proven us all wrong. That's for sure.
He definitely did, especially coming off an injury too. I mean, he's been playing good. He's our solidified right tackle, so I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that.
I am too. I see Terrence Steele. I see see some fire in his eyes on Monday night. He was ready to go.
Yeah, I see one game he pancaked somebody, and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, I know. I like what he's doing. Yeah,
definitely. Well, Dave, listen, we sit at 4-2 here. How about we're going to do like a half-hour show because we are on a bye. You know, we won't skip any weeks because we are prime time. You know.
Hey, you can't lose on the bye week, as far as I know.
There's bad things that can happen on a bye week. We're not going to say any of those, though.
Well, this is true, but I meant, you know.
Yes, exactly. You know, but Dave, let's recap the season here. Week 1, we opened in NFC East here in the Meadowlands. The New York Giants.
Yeah.
Dave, 40-10.
What? 40 to nothing.
40 to 10. I felt bad. I gave him 10 points.
See, you gave him 10 points?
I gave him 10 points because, you know, we do have a New York Giants show, Big Blue Power Hour, and I wanted to give him some points as a consolation point.
How nice of you.
Yeah, you know.
Giants have been a disappointment. I really thought they'd come out of the gate the way they with Daniel Jones getting his huge contract, and you know, Barkley getting his contract, and you know, I thought for sure the Giants were going to actually look good. I'm surprised at where they are at this point in time. I didn't see that coming. Got to be
especially honest. Yeah, exactly. Their record is what are they, 1-5?
Well, I think they're 1-4 or 5. Yeah, something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, well, that's insane. But Dave, going into this game here, what did you see? I mean, this team all around game, bad weather, but this team. I saw
a defense that was pumped up. That's for sure.
Yeah,
our defense did some massive damage to Daniel Jones, and I mean, we put some points on the board. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it was a 3-sided game. I think special teams played well. The scoop and score, a pick 6 as well. I think the defense scored well.
I mean, Dak didn't have to do much that game. It was all defense.
That was one of the games where Dak was probably eating a hot dog on the sideline.
I think he was. I mean, he was sitting next to Cooper Rush, and those two were chilling.
Yeah. You know, they were both looking at the tablet saying, "Can you believe this is how bad they are?"
Yeah, I mean, I'll just sit here and watch my defense tear them apart, and I'll call some plays and call it a day.
Yeah, the only thing I wanted to see was when do we see Trey Lance?
That's a great question. I don't know. You know, I mean,
especially in a blowout.
Well, yeah. Well, was he with us at that time? I don't even think he was with us. I was going to say I didn't think he was with us at that time.
No, he wasn't with us. No. But I'm just saying, hell, you know what? Hey, it would have been exciting.
Oh, it would have been definitely a Trey Lance sighting. Absolutely. I think Cooper came in the fourth quarter, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He got. I think he went like 2 for like 20 yards or something.
I thought he did. Yeah, I thought he did.
Yeah, I don't have the stats for it, but I remember he did come in.
Yep.
Throw like 2 balls. But hey, Dave, we were 1-0 moving on there. You know, we go to the jetless Aaron Rodgers, but
Yeah, we got lucky on that one. I mean, I'm sorry you got injured. I really am. I mean, it's
Right.
that was an unfortunate. Was that 4 plays in the season or something like that?
Yeah, it's fourth play. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like the 4th play of the season and at the start of the season, and it's like, what happened to Aaron Rodgers? I mean, then Wilson came in there, and I don't think he was ready. He had no idea what was going to happen. What was going on?
That saying at deer in headlights. That's what he looked like.
And he did, because your first game of the season or second game of the year or second game, whatever it was. First game.
Yeah.
And you're holding the clipboard. Next thing you know, you're on the field after the 4th play of the game. What is up with that?
Yeah, you're sitting on the sideline there. You got the clipboard. You got mustard all over from the hot dog you're eating. You got to win.
Yeah, Wilson, you're going in. What are you talking about?
Wait a minute. Let me wipe my mouth.
I wasn't expecting this.
Exactly. But go to that game. Even without Aaron Rodgers, I thought it was going to be a little bit closer because the defense is strong.
I agree. They have a very strong defense. We've seen that before. Well, the Eagles did on Sunday, that's for sure.
Oh, they definitely did.
They definitely saw a good defense against the Jets.
How about those Jets?
How about Jets, man?
Fly,
but
the Eagles fly. I didn't hear that this weekend.
Nah, I didn't hear that either. But it's just going back to the Jets. I mean, their defense is very strong. Sauce was all over the field, I think, that day, wasn't he? Pretty sure.
He was playing good.
Yeah, he was. But that was their whole MO with the Jets. I mean, they have Aaron Rodgers. They picked up a couple new players, and their defense is supposed to be strong. And but at the long run, I mean, they are 3-3 right now. So they're a 500 team.
Yeah, I mean, catching them at the right time without Aaron Rodgers, of course. They did what they had to do. You're getting Zach Wilson in his second game as a starting QB here. This offense is not designed around him.
And they did beat Buffalo that week 1, if I'm not mistaken. They won that game on a punt return, if I recall.
They did. But game 1 is the extension of preseason to me.
But with our game with the Jets, my God, it was over within the first, 2 quarters?
Yeah, basically it was. But at that point, Dave, we're 2-0. You're feeling high. I'm drinking my Kool-Aid. And we go out to Arizona,
and then the letdown.
and Dave, it's like, I don't know what a team that you feel that you could beat by at least 15 in that 3-score area.
Well, I think we went in there a little overconfident. I do. I mean, Dobbs their quarterback had a good day. They were running the ball on us pretty well. It was a bad day. I mean, I thought we would come back in the 4th quarter and win it, but apparently that just wasn't the case. So.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it was just a 3-sided game where offense, defense, special teams looked bad. Of course, Dak looked bad. The offensive line didn't show up. Joshua Dobbs looked good.
Yeah, they did. They did. He actually did look good that day. And they were running the ball really well. I mean,
his runs with James Conner and Joshua Dobbs were over 160 yards.
Is that their only win so far?
I believe they are. That's his only win.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's pretty bad, isn't it?
Well, they can say they beat the Cowboys. I mean, that was their Super Bowl. There you go. How's that?
Well, I always say, Dave, when you're a team that your starting QB Kyler Murray can't play anymore, he sucks. You're trading everybody.
Well, actually, Kyler's coming back. I keep hearing rumors he's coming. He's going to be back soon.
I wouldn't bring him in.
I don't know either, but I just keep hearing that he's off the pup list. I know that much.
But I always say, when you play a team that plays for nothing, they're the strongest. They're the hardest team to beat because they play for nothing. They're a wounded animal. You're playing with house money. You're projected to lose. Go on.
When you have nothing to lose, Paul, you just go out there and do your thing.
True.
And teams that have nothing to lose say, why not?
Yeah. I mean, you see that a lot of teams. They're you suck. You already wrote them off. Well,
I've seen teams who are horrible. When I play softball or whatever, and they just come out there and they get a win. It's like we should have beat this team, but they came out to play.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you feel like a head coach in the locker room. If that was me, I'm saying, hey, they already wrote us off. We're going to be 0-16. We're already going to, get rid of Dobbs. We're getting rid of Kyler. We're going after Caleb Williams. We're going to have the first pick.
Yep.
What you guys want to do? You just guys want to put your tail between your legs. If you do, go back home. But you know what? Play for your brother next to you. Play for what's on your jersey. Go out and win this damn game. And sometimes it works.
When you have nothing to lose, what does it matter? Just go out
and obviously it worked for them, 28-16.
Hey, they got the win. Good for them. I was a little upset about that because that was a family night. I told you I was at my sister's, not my niece's house that night, and man, it was tough. I had to go. It was tough. It was just But
like where I live, David, on top of a mountain, I think.
And you were 5 plays ahead of me. That even made it worse.
Game over. No, it can't be.
I was like, "What are you?" I was like, "You're telling me touchdown." I'm like, "I haven't seen. Like, where are you, man? What's going on here?"
How'd they score?
Exactly. I'm sitting there at my niece's house. I'm eating lasagna or whatever it was, and I think it was eggplant or lasagna, one or the other. Yeah. And I'm sitting there, I'm eating that thing, and I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, all right, whatever. And there you are, telling me what's going on. I'm like, I'm not even there yet.
It's still halftime. Wait.
What?
Well, thank God.
Touchdown Cardinals. What are you talking about? I didn't see it.
Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. You know what I
mean? That's a wash game to me. I'm done. I'm over that.
Hey, you're 2-1. You move. Coming home. We go back home. The Patriots come home. Zeke comes home.
Yeah, we rolled her gas.
38.
And you know what, Paul? It's so funny. The Cowboys do that sometimes. They are the bounce back team. They'll lose one week and come back and win the next. They do that a lot. They've done it a lot.
Yeah, the funny thing is, we'll talk about it a little bit here, but this game here showed me that you took away CeeDee Lamb, but this game Pollard had his best game of the season.
He did.
Belichick takes away one option, but we go a different option here. And this was the game where the running attack, I think, was over 180 yards total with Rico, Deuce, and Pollard and Deck.
That was the Rico touchdown I got. Oh, no, that was Arizona. Arizona got 3 touchdowns. Here's one of the other.
Maybe I should make a touchdown away because it was against Arizona, Dave.
No. You can't do that. No.
Can't do that.
That was the Zeke comeback, and the whatever they did on the Titans drum for him, and the tribute and everything else, and we thought Zeke was going to have a good day. Well, Zeke didn't have a very good day that day.
He didn't have a good day.
The Cowboys did because we rolled them, and we said, forget this, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, that was a good game. 38-3,
38-3. It was a good. It was a lopsided game. It wasn't a great game, but
yeah, it was lopsided.
It was a great game for us, but
exactly.
I thought Belichick would have a better plan than that.
I did too. Knowing what he does, on the defensive side of the ball, taking away your best player, but I got to give McCarthy a little hands up for that one because he did call the play calling game where he opened it up. Took away what you're going to take away from us.
Sure.
But then, Dave, hey, listen, we are 3-1, feeling good. Going to Levi's Stadium to play a team that's been our thorn in our side.
They have our number, man. They have our number. I don't know what it is.
Dave, I didn't 42-10.
Yeah, wasn't pretty.
Wow.
Dak throws 3 picks in the second half.
3 picks.
Yeah, in the first half he didn't throw any though. I don't think.
No, but what that goes to show, Dave, when the game's on the line and you need to come back and score some points, Dak throws 3 picks.
I mean, we were down 21-7 at half. I mean, come on, it was pretty much, let's hope the second half is better, and it just wasn't. It was a bad day. But the throw he did throw to Turpin was nice in the end zone. I'll give him that much. That was a nice throw. I mean, Turpin over the head catch in the end zone, and I hear from you, it's Turpin time, baby. And, he got it. It was a nice catch, And we thought, okay, maybe something's going to give here, but
it's got to be crazy when I say Turpin time in the group chat. And
then you screamed it.
He's like, okay, it has to be something good here. He yelled Turpin time.
I was like, and actually, did he play Sunday? I think he did.
Yeah.
Because he was on the IR for a little. I mean, they put him. They thought he was injured, and he came back. I was surprised.
No, he did because remember the stupid Fair catch.
Right. That's right. Okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But I mean, it was an ankle injury, wasn't there something?
Yeah, he was lagging something on his injury or like ankle.
Yeah, I thought it was right. That fair catch. That was crazy.
Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that one. But
right, yeah. But
Niners game.
Well, then again, you got to look at it too. The Niners are good. I mean, they're a good team. I mean, come on, Purdy had a good day. McCaffrey was on fire. Kittle was killing us. Kittle had 3 touchdowns. I think it was 3.
3 on 4 looks.
Yeah, I mean, Purdy was just on target. I mean, everything he threw was, our defense wasn't the greatest that day either. So
no, it wasn't.
I mean, and Micah wasn't on point. Just we were off. Everything they did, we were off by a step or two. It just seemed to me like they had us.
Yeah, it was one of those games where you're playing from behind and literally playing from behind every step of the game.
They were 2 steps ahead of us. That's what I looked at it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I got to give credit to their offensive line. Trent Williams shut down Micah Parsons, of course.
Oh, without a shadow of doubt.
So much pressure. Greenlaw and Warner were just controlling the middle, the line of scrimmage. Yep. It was just a game. Or hey, we got beat by a better team.
And they showed it. They just have a number. What's that? 3 in a row they beat us.
3 in a row. Two
playoff games in a regular season. Well, the bright side of this though is it was only week 6, or 5, whatever it was. So I don't look at it as if it wasn't a playoff game. It was just a regular season game, and you're going to have those. Right. That's going to happen. We're sitting at 4-2 right now. We're okay.
Yep.
We're okay.
Well, let's move on to the Monday night game here, Dave. The Kellen, I call it the Kellen Moore Mike McCarthy ball.
Yeah, it was. It definitely was. McCarthy needed this game. I think if he let's put it this way, if he didn't win this game, I think his job might have been on the line.
Yeah, I don't think they would have fired him, but there's going to be a lot of talk in that locker room, especially with the players too. Like, did we get rid of the wrong coach here?
But at the end of the day, we didn't. No, we didn't, because that Dak outplayed Herbert by a long stretch. I don't care what anybody says.
He did. He managed the game. The one thing I would say with Dak, he used his legs, Dave.
Thank God. And you, even in the group chat, Dak has legs. Yeah, we finally get to see it.
I've been waiting 6 weeks to say that. Dak, one of the fastest quarterbacks, you're one of the strongest quarterbacks.
But that hole was huge. Oh my Lord.
That was the perfect lead.
He couldn't have done it any better. I mean, that hole was so big, he could have drive a truck through that thing.
Yeah, that was like the Red Sea.
Perfect. I loved it. And then the throw he threw to Cooks was sweet.
Beautiful play calling. I give him that. He actually outperformed Kellen Moore.
Took 6 weeks to finally get Brandon Cooks in the damn end zone. Come on.
Now he has got to continue running that same game plan, because you know what his pros and cons are. He's a good wide receiver.
He's very good. Yeah. I loved him in Houston. He was that kid could fly.
Mm-hmm.
Because we were trying to get him last year, if you remember correctly. We just couldn't get him on the trade deadline.
It was a money issue last year.
Yeah, that's what it was, exactly. So him coming, and I know he's excited to be a Cowboy, because I looked at his face. I saw an interview today with him, and he's like he's excited to be here. He really is.
Last year he wanted $14-15 million of his contract.
Yep.
So there was no way you're going to pay that coming off the Gallup, paycheck. But the only blemish I have with this game, Dave, was that fair catch.
Scary.
And it was Jalen Tolbert. I went back.
I said it was Tolbert. I told you that.
Yep.
I said that. Yeah, I knew it was Tolbert. But yeah, it was a little scary there. But we managed.
Yeah, I was like watching a press conference actually today. I just watched it today, and it was our special teams coach. I forgot his name offhand, but he was saying something. One of the press people said to him, "Don't you guys have a kill word?" And he said exactly what I said. He was like, "When you're on the field, you can't hear who's next to you."
Yeah, with the crowd zone and everything.
You can't hear anything. So he was like, Pollard. Turpin called for a fair catch. He was knocked into it by his own guy. But why would you have anybody near within 5 yards of your punt returner?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
He owned up to it. He was like, "That's on me. That is not on Jalen Tolbert, because he went for the ball. Because on that play, if you don't catch it on fair catch, he touched it. He kind of made a mistake, but
it's a live ball. I mean, look at it.
So he was like, I own up to that because that's something we're going to work on special teams this week. So he owned up to it.
Oh, he did.
He
Absolutely.
owned up. As a coach,
I agree.
we want to hear that. We want to hear that.
Yep. Oh, absolutely. He did.
But hey, 4-2, Dave. 4-2.
But the play for me in that game was your boy Deron Bland who made that absolutely save touchdown that they had.
Hold on a minute, Dave. Say his name again.
Deron Bland.
One more time. I love hearing that.
Deron Bland.
Thank you.
I'm just saying that play. I think that was the play of the game. I just do.
Solid.
Because if you figure if that ball gets through, that's a touchdown.
And Dave, you know how many picks Deron Hale has this year?
3.
3 picks this year.
I was on that.
Already.
I thought he had 3. But does Gilmore concern you?
Do we have to talk about Gilmore?
I think we do.
Dave, you know what? Let's talk about this. Okay. We lose Trayvon Diggs. Even before that, we go out and get Gilmore, a solidified corner, knows that under the Belichick system. If you can play 7 years under Belichick, you'd be pretty damn good.
That's for sure.
Okay. We go out and get him. I feel, okay, you know what? We have Trayvon Diggs. He's a ball hawk. He's a jumper. We have Gilmore on the other side. Pick your poison in ways.
Yeah.
You're going to get the best wide receiver on Trayvon. You're going to get your second best receiver on Gilmore. Diggs goes down. Gilmore becomes your one. As talk.
Yeah.
Bland steps up.
Yeah.
Bland is the better corner.
Lately.
Gilmore is unphysical.
But he did make that. He did save the game.
Dave, I'm not going to give him too much on that one.
Actually, Micah saved the game.
A lot of pressure from Micah.
I'll tell you, this kid's 11 from heaven, brother. I love it. I love him.
Gilmore, Dave.
It just seems to me he's a step behind. I don't know. I could be wrong. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to think. I just don't. I like him. I have no issues with. I mean, but
I went back, Dave, and I watched that game like the last 2 weeks, especially the Niners game.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know Debo's strong, but when
Debo's very strong,
you off the line, okay, and you don't even touch him, you don't even control him 5 yards into possession.
I know.
There's a problem there. If you can't cover anybody in the back and you don't have speed, jam the guy up front.
Yeah.
We don't do that, especially that's what Gilmore needs to do.
Yeah, he does. I agree with that. But I saw a lot of missed tackles too.
That is a serious concern with the Dallas Cowboys secondary.
Yeah.
Curse. 2 missed tackles last week.
He did.
Jordan Lewis, 2 missed tackles last week.
I know.
Stephen Gilmore, I can't count.
And I'm a J-Rod Curse fan. I love Curse. I think he's him and Jay Lou are 2 of my favorites.
But it's fundamental football. They missed tackles. In between those 3 that I just mentioned, Jordan Lewis, Curse, and Gilmore. 7 missed tackles last week.
I know. It's too many.
A win is a win, but still.
I know. Yeah.
Insane. You can't have that happen.
I can't agree with you more. I agree.
I love that guy that says, not that really care, but am I the only one who hears the echo when Paul speaks? I do hear that, Dave. I think just on your headphones.
I'm hearing it too. No, it's not on me.
It has to be you because I just did nothing. I hear it through mine too.
Why is it me? I'm not tangled. I'm good.
I hear it through mine when I talk because it goes through your computer or your laptop.
Really?
Yeah. Unplug your headset and try it again.
Okay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
That's better now.
Is it?
No, it's worse.
It's worse?
It's worse.
I forgot.
It's worse.
That's fine. How's that?
All right.
Is that
I can
better?
still hear myself.
Can you?
Yeah, I can still hear myself. Every time I noticed it, yeah.
I heard it. I was with Ken the other day. I heard myself too.
Yeah, I think it's something to do with your headset or something because I just did the show with Bill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But Dave, I just want to go through some stats real quick here. Some season stats real quick. Okay, Dak
I can hear you just. I hear you just fine.
I know that, but there's still. I can hear myself when I talk.
Why is that?
Through through your headset because it's picking up what I'm saying.
Is it?
Your head, this part right here might be too close. This
Is that what it is?
probably.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a real bad echo.
Sorry about that.
All right. But 6 games, Dak Prescott, 1,333 yards, 6 TDs. Okay. And how many picks, Dave? 4 picks.
4. Yeah.
That's on projection for 12 picks a year.
Mm-hmm.
Less than what he had last year.
True.
Okay. The one concern I have this year is Tony Pollard. 6 games in, 370 yards. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's not a regular back like Zeke.
I think he misses Zeke.
I do too.
He has to.
Mm-hmm.
This is his first year being the leading ball carrier.
But that 64-yard run was nice.
Yeah, I mean that makes it look at it worse. 370 yards total for 6 games, and 64 yards came on 1 gash play.
Yeah.
But really, that wasn't a run. That was a pass.
Thanks. Well, it was.
Yeah, it was a pass. Going to Dak stats.
But yeah.
But receiving wise, of course, we have CeeDee Lamb, 475 yards this year. Playing good, of course. We knew what he was going to do.
Mm-hmm.
1 touchdown. Concern. Big concern.
Who, Lamb?
1 touchdown this year.
Yeah, but how many catches?
Well, yeah, he's had.
I mean, my God, he had what, 7? He had 6 or 7 catches alone on Sunday.
The one good thing that I look at is he's been targeted 42 times. He's caught 34 balls, 475, but 1 touchdown.
I get it. But like I said before, Dak's moving the ball with him catching the ball. So it's, I mean, pick your poison.
Poison is I want to score.
I get it.
But to me, this goes to the red zone.
Okay.
This goes to the red zone. Whoa.
I get it. But Dak ran for 1.
Mm-hmm.
He threw to Cooks for 1. But Lamb had how many catches for over 100 yards? It's not a bad day.
Yeah. But I like to see the red zone touchdowns. To get in the end zone more is your number 1 target.
It'll come. It'll come.
Here's another scary fact, Dave.
Okay,
you ready for this?
I'm all ears.
CeeDee Lamb 1 touchdown.
Okay.
Michael Gallup 0 touchdowns.
Well, Michael Gallup's having an issue.
Brandon Cooks 1 touchdown.
Okay.
3-star wide receivers that you're paying over $20 million for all 3, which is not a lot.
Okay.
2 touchdowns in 6 games.
I get it.
Concern.
Okay. Didn't Shun have 1 during the season? Shun had 1, I'm sure.
He's a tight end, though. I'm talking about wide receivers.
I get it, but I'm saying Dak's spreading the ball around. I'm saying.
I really don't see him spreading the ball around.
Well, I kind of do. Cooks had 1 on Sunday.
I'm sorry. You know what? I take that back because Turbin had 1.
Exactly.
But 4 touchdowns?
I think he's. And he had 1 himself on Sunday. I mean, he ran for 1. Defense has been doing all the work too. So we put 40 points on the board. How many did defense have?
Yeah,
against the Giants.
I got to see this ball being spread around to your number 1 target. To me, if you're going to take away Lamb, that's fine.
Field goals too. I mean, field goals too.
But if you're going to take away Lamb, of course, from the 20 and 20 he's good. You take away Lamb, you got to find Gallup and you got to find Cooks.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
Every team does not have 2 or 3 elite.
How many points did Brandon Aubrey kick field goals? I mean, he had 8 points on Sunday.
I understand that, but you got to put the ball in the end first.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take a touchdown.
But if I'm going from 20 to the 20 and Lambs has 6 catches for 95 yards. Okay.
But what happens when you get to the 20?
You either put it in or you kick the field goal. It's one or the other. So I mean, what is the red zone issue? What is the red? It's a great question. I don't know.
I think it's play calling.
It could be. Well, if you're putting Dak in the pocket, which he's not a pocket quarterback, he's on the run, he's better. You know that just as well as I do.
To me, Dave, this team is better from the 20 to 20. Of course, we know that. I think, 3 touchdowns out of 14 red zone trips already. 3 out of 14, not good.
Dak's moving the ball. He's not throwing it. He didn't throw any interception Sunday.
I get that. But red zone, to me, you got to open up this play call. You got to get – to me, I'm going 12 personnel. Play fake the ball for a play action here. Hitting a little rollout guy. Cook's coming across. Gallup coming across. CD goes deep. And you still have 12 personnel with your tight ends that can get out.
I wish they would do that.
Stop
Cooks more.
running
That
damn ball.
Yeah, but that Cooks play was sweet though. That sweep was
only
nice.
one play though. You call it.
Well, I get it, but if you could do that in the red zone with Cooks, I'm okay with that.
I don't think you can do that in red zone.
Oh.
Not to me. I wouldn't. I don't run jet sweeps in the end zone because your defense is collapsed.
I get it.
You're basically playing a 15-yard end zone, so you're only going to if you're first and or 5 at the yard line, you're only playing with the 10-yard boundary.
Yeah.
So those jet sweeps don't work because your corners play up tighter, your linebackers play wide. So I like to spread the ball around here. Go 4 wide, go 1 back, put Dak in shotgun, get him the ball, fake the RPO, roll out, hit a crossing route.
Mm-hmm.
Why do we have these tight ends? Shoemaker. Why do we have him a ball catcher? Why do we have?
Ferguson had that touchdown in week 1, I think it was.
Right. But why don't we use them in the red zone? We constantly run the damn ball.
I know. That's the difference between McCarthy and Boy Wonder.
Yeah. But the 2 names that real quick before we get out of here, Dave, defense. The leading tackler for the Dallas Cowboys. This might surprise you. Who do you think?
The leading tackler?
Yep. I got to pat myself on the back for this.
Deron Bland?
Nope.
Oh, Jordan Lewis?
Nope.
Ooh.
My boy.
Your boy? Your boy.
My boy.
Your boy. I'm trying to think.
My boy that I said this guy's going to be a starting linebacker. Give this kid a year.
Give him a year.
Starts with the D.
Starts with the D. Who am I missing? Did he?
Mr. Damon Clark.
Oh, Damon Clark. Yeah, I forgot about Damon Clark.
46 tackles so far this year.
Well, actually, what's it called? Had a great game too.
Who?
14.
Oh, yeah. He had a good game.
He did. He had a very good game. He was all over the field.
Yep. And Damon Clark's leading the team with 46 solo tackles this year. Interceptions from Damon Bland, 3 picks this year. So, Dave, before we get out of here, we got 2 things to do. We have to read our sponsors. But what is your season grade so far at third way through the season?
What's my grade?
Right now, it's week 1 and 2.
B minus.
B minus. I like that. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go B minus too. Defense showed me good and bad.
If we were 3 and 3, I would say C plus. But since we're 4 and 2, I'm gonna go B minus.
On paper, we should be at least 5 and 1 right now.
We should be 5 and 1.
The only loss that I think we lost was to the Niners.
Yep.
So 5 and 1 is where I should be looking at it. And I think that's where we.
I mean, 4 and 2 is not exactly great, but it's not bad.
Dave, I went back and I looked at our show where we did the season recap, going through the schedule here.
Gotcha.
The crazy thing is, we both were at 4 and 2 right now.
Where are we?
You said the Jets. I said the Jets lost, and we both said Niners.
That's funny.
So we're 4 and 2.
That's good.
Hey, we're on a bye week. Keep going.
I love the fact we're on a bye week. This is perfect.
Exactly.
Because I can see somebody losing to the Dolphins on Sunday.
Yeah, I think the Jets, since the Jets beat them last week, I think the Dolphins can run them out of the building.
I really do. I think they can.
I agree. But Dave, before we get out of here, how about we do some sponsors here? Guys, listen. It's 10 o'clock at night. Tomorrow morning, you need some coffee. Make sure you reach out to monkeycoldcoffee.com. Promo code OTBS Sports at monkeycoldcoffee.com. The evolution of flavor-infused coffee, bourbon chocolate chip, toasted coconut rum, Samaritan blend, and the newest flavor, organic blend, Peru La Florida. So make sure you reach out to them. Monkey Cold Coffee, and use promo code OTBS Sports at the checkout. Also, guys, if you need a lawyer in the tri-state area here, Also, the Garden State, New Jersey. 3 convenient locations: Philadelphia, Cherry Hill, Pittsburgh. Reach out to Jason Fine, 1-800-HURT-123. Motor vehicle accidents, slip and fall, workman's comp, personal injury claim. He's got you covered. No recovery, no fee. If we take your case, I promise you, it's 33 1/3%. And last but not least, guys, is our incredible schedule here at Out of the Box. Monday through Sunday, we have Sunday for everybody. This is the weekly live schedule, so find out what you like to watch. Tune into it. Comment. Whatever you need to do. Have a drink or get your popcorn ready and watch us. But make sure you tune into us. Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Twitter, Live, YouTube, Facebook. You got it everywhere. The TikTok, everywhere. So make sure you smash that subscribe button. And also tomorrow coming up is the NFL Weekly Pick'em Show with myself. Jen will be joining us again, and Dan. And of course, Friday night, the Atomic Drop Podcast. Yep. So, guys, check out all of our schedules here. We have something for everybody.
And WWE is huge right now because they have Crown Jewel coming up, and it's going to be a big match.
Yeah, and Dave, I believe that weekend, November 5th, I think it is, the 3rd or 5th or something, you guys have a special guest hopping on. Keep it in
we do. I don't.
Yep, they're kind of hopping on with you.
And who is that again?
Keeping It Real podcast. They talk all WWE as well.
Keeping it real. Okay, I like that.
Yep. So you and Ken are going to go ahead with 2 of the most beautiful ladies talking WWE.
Wow, interesting.
So you better represent Out of the Box. All right, man. You ready to get out of here, Dave?
Real quick, number 14, Marquise Bell had a great game on Sunday. So
he did.
Keep it at that.
All right, Dave. We not do this. What's the final thoughts?
Final thoughts. Enjoyed the bye week. Let's just take some time off, work on some things, and come back ready to go against the Rams next week.
I agree.
Maybe next Sunday.
I agree. Final thoughts from me is the same thing. Take a couple days off here, get your body acclimated to getting in the ice bath, whatever you have to do. Trainer's room. Come back next week. Back half of the season here. 4-2. Season's still young. We're not out of the NFC East because after this week it could be a tie for
we got to beat the Rams, and then we got those Pigeons from Philadelphia.
Yep. So hey guys, that's my final thoughts. But Davis, we always say, what do we always say before we get out of here?
Go Boys, go.
How about them Cowboys? We'll see you next week, 9:30. See you then.
Later.